Welcome back. Please share this video with one person you know so that we can teach more people about Bitcoin and this channel can grow, and I'll be incentivized to make more great content for you. So please share it with one person. Please, if there's even one human being that you know, please share it with one soul. I remember when I was younger, there was a family gathering that we were lucky to be invited to. And my family didn't come from much, but we looked around, we went to this big party. And as we're there looking around at the dinner, and we're in this palatial, huge, massive, mind-blowing, huge monstrosity of a house, a castle, huge mansion. It was palatial. And the legend there was, it was fact, it was reality. The owner who had invited us, he was a very humble person, but his family let us know, because people seem to always be gossiping. But the chatter around the dinner table was, oh, didn't you know that so-and-so bought Microsoft when it was around 50 cents? So that was the legend, and it was true. But again, the way that people spoke about it in the community was, you know, here's this inspirational figure, and it's documented fact. He purchased Microsoft when it was about value of about 50 cents. So I thought that was cool that he had this amazing legacy, and he had this, you know, he had 100 cars to show for it, and, you know, millions, if not billions of dollars in a palatial castle-like estate. And it was really, we were right in front of him, but it was like I was around this mythological figure who was larger than life. And it was so grand and so spectacular. And I feel that Bitcoin is a way for us to be able to attain that, for common people to be able to attain that, because the thesis around Bitcoin has not changed. If you see that money is always getting printed, and if you have eyes to what's going on now with quantitative easing around the corner, and the Fed transparently signaling that they're going to reduce rates, that leads to easy monetary policy, that leads to easy flowing money, that leads to your money being watered down. That is a fact. Is as simple as a fact as 1 + 1 is 2. It's as simple as a fact as water is wet. So money will continue to be diluted forever, which means that Bitcoin, with its hard-coded, enforced rule of having a fixed supply, will forever go up. It's simple math. And so even though it feels like there's this crypto winter happening, no one in the Bitcoin community who's, you know, real and authentic has had their confidence shaken, because we've lived through these drawdowns. Volatility is vitality. People who are scared of the fire and run away from volatility are the same ones who don't have the courage to, like Michael Saylor has talked about with Henry Ford, taking fire and putting it into the combustion engine, or Thomas Edison taking the scary thing that was electricity and putting it into your home. And so don't be scared of these things. Look at how life is created. Look at black holes. Just study the universe. Look at stars. They're born from magnificent explosions. Our beautiful life is here because of a beautiful explosion, and that star matter and that material being spewed throughout the universe, and then it collecting and settling in a beautiful way. So Bitcoin will have a volatility and a spike upward. It's coming soon. So sit tight and enjoy the volatility. Enjoy being in that pressure cooker when everyone else is scared and running, and you can be a legend too, like that man who bought Microsoft at 50 cents. If you have this forethought and you are not running from the fire, if you're not scared, you realize that the thesis is exactly as it's always been. Money is corrupt, fiat is corrupt, Bitcoin is true and perfect and immortal and will forever go up. You have no fears, and you can one day be spoken of as a legend. So you're lucky to be alive now when Bitcoin is under 6 figures, and you'll sit around the dinner table with your future generations, grandchildren's, children's grandchildren, and you'll be spoken of as that legend.